Welcome to Phoenix Business RadioX. We're at the Women with Vision Conference brought to you by NABO Phoenix today. And I'm Jacqueline Destremps, host of 3C Amplified and founder of Another Hand Advantage. And right now I am joined by Karen Russo of The Money Keys. Welcome, Karen.
Thanks so much. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're excited to be sitting down with you and learning more about The Money Keys. So tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, I call myself a money momentum coach, and that's because for so many women, especially women who are business owners who want to grow, one of the key things is, how do I have momentum? Because momentum isn't just speed. Momentum is rhythm, and money loves rhythm. And so women who want to grow their businesses but want to do it in a sustainable way really appreciate an integrated approach. And that's what I'm committed to and have been working with for over 15 years here in the Valley.
Excellent. So what brought you out to today's conference? Is there anything in particular that drew you to the conference, or maybe something that you're hoping to take away from being at the conference today?
It's a great question because there's both going on. So I'll be speaking. I'm leading a breakout called Lead Your Money for Clarity, Confidence, and Cash Flow. And I always enjoy coming to live events that are about the things that NABO's committed to, which is advocacy for women business owners. So how do we connect with our local leaders? And I am a total fangirl that Mayor Kate Gallego was here this morning kicking things off. And education. So I'm learning things from the other presenters and the other participants. And then community, like we're supporting each other in meaningful ways.
Excellent. Yeah, I was actually, when you were saying that, thinking the same thing, sitting in through just this morning's keynotes and just hearing about the ways that we can really advocate, and not necessarily just for even our own businesses, but for other women business owners and for the other things that we're passionate about. And in the end, that all comes back around to our community, our business community, and what we're able to do out there in our communities.
Yes. You know, that sense of it's raining in Phoenix today, so like the rising tide lifting us all. But that sense that when our peers are doing well in their businesses, it adds to our client base. It supports our communities. It supports our families. I care a lot about the issues that affect all the people here in Arizona. So fairness and justice and inclusion and our environment. And really, when we say we want to have a business environment that's inclusive, it contributes to a community that works for all of us.
Yeah, and really going back to that word momentum you were talking about, it really just builds on one thing after another. And we always hear about how, change really takes place when we step out of our comfort zones. And when I think of momentum, I think of, you might be feeling really comfortable in your business right now, but what can you do to maybe move it forward? And I guess that has a lot to do with, where you come into play. Now, do you work with women one-on-one, or do you have workshops, trainings? How do you work with your clients?
So I work with people in a couple of different ways. So one is I'm committed to education and legacy. So I have a lot of teachings, some of which are I do live teachings and workshops. I'm invited to speak. I also am moving to, because in today's world you need to, my training is really both, it's for individuals who want to be more effective as what I call money leaders. So often I'm doing small group coaching or one-on-one, and then moving to even more online and webinar-based trainings in money momentum. And that's really, I see myself as an individual contributor supporting the women who are money leaders.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Karen. Last but not least, for those who are listening, how can we get in touch with you or reach out if we'd like to work with you?
Karen Russo, The Money Keys. So the website is themoneykeys.com. I have juicy blog posts and other digital downloads there. And on Facebook, it's The Money Keys. And on Twitter, it's Karen Russo Money.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Karen, for spending some time with us. And I can't wait to sit in on your session this afternoon and get all of that information. Very key information, like you said, getting some women through that money mindset process, creating that momentum in their businesses and doing it in a holistic way where you've got everything coming in around you to support you in that. So thank you so much for joining me. You've been listening to Phoenix Business RadioX. I'm Jacqueline DeStremps. Thank you so much for listening in, and have a great day.